that shit isn't gonna sell as well as yaoi bait. I reckon there's more fujos in the fandom than women who like macho men. If you are a macho man in a sea of effeminate men, do you have any idea the amount of like fujo baiting that would happen over you, right? And like the doujins of like you going to a like a Niji Sanji party and then just getting like ASMR boyed into being gay. There's a market for that, man, let me tell you. Fair point. You don't have to be gay. You can be macho, manly, straight dude, but there's gonna be a ton of gay fan fiction about you. It's just what happens. You know there are girls that turn rabid if they see abs. Tenma's a good example.
I wanna touch that.
No.
I don't wanna touch that. I'm gonna look at that. That's what I say. Yeah. You know, window shopping.
Wait, no.
I like it just like washboard, you know? I don't like the super ab-deb-deb-deb-deb-nipishin. Yes, you would get 2 fujos. Kieran Tenma! People watch bodybuilders to learn how to bodybuild. VTubers are usually watched, in part, for looking at something soft and cute. It doesn't have to be soft and cute, and if I'm watching a man, I don't want him to be soft. You're finally here, and you're not going to go get food, for you are Kirsche's hungriest soldier right now.
I am also hungry.
What's your opinion on Laios from Dungeon Meshi? I would stalk that man through the forest and watch his every move for months, so that by the time I finally built up the courage to talk to him, I would have every single thing he ever wanted already notated in my brain. I would make him every meal, and I would cuddle him in bed after he gets hurt in a dungeon, and I would be his softest, most stable waifu. I will birth him many strong children that he can also raise into soldiers to fight in the dungeon. I am his strongest birth giver. She found her himbo. I love him so much. Oh my god. Oh no, she's bow posting. Laios is basically Kirsche's perfect match. He's an alpha himbo. He is delicious. And I would eat sushi off of his stomach while licking the soy sauce from his gutters. Will you feed him good monster food meals? Didn't Bao tweet about that character like yesterday or something? Am I fighting Bao for himbos? Didn't Bao say that he could like devour her? So I mean, it's not really much of a fight if he's already defeated her in the dungeon and is eating her. Let's be real. Sorry, what? Soy sauce from where? When you have muscle definition on a man, you have these lines on the side of your stomach that like make a V. It's like an arrow going down to your private area. And they're kind of like indented. There's like an indent on the side of them, and then there's the muscle that goes up. I don't know how to explain this very well. I'm very bad at explaining. The pelvic muscles, yeah. So like you can pour liquid in there, and it'll just you know, some of it might fall off, but it'll have a little bit of a pool, you know. So I would eat the sushi off of his stomach and lick the soy sauce from his gutters. I think it's sometimes called the belt of Adonis. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's another way to call it. Would eat to keep the gutters clean. I mean, if he's on himself, that's a lashing. All right, that's a waste. That's one opportunity to have had me birth another one of his kin. That's just wasted into the ether. And so, what you're saying is I should convince a former army friend to get a buff PMC VTuber avatar and play shooter games while talking about crushing apples and splitting coconuts? You know the Adonis lines are real, but nobody but you calls them cum gutters? Men do not come in their Adonis lines.
A few moments later.
I just want to tell you that you're wrong. I wanted to show you that you're wrong. I just wanted you to know how wrong you were. Alright? Okay? I might be the only person you've heard call them that out loud, but I am not the only person who calls them that. How do you think I learned of the phrase? It wasn't from Googling it, it's from other people saying it. And granted, they might have been gay men! But, you know, gay men have made decent things in nomenclature. Why is one of the top results from Rick and Morty? That's a good question, actually. For the love of God, you're gonna give Nim a heart attack? Wait, why? There's nothing not safe for work on the screen right now. If Kirsche knew them, then being gay is like 50-50.